From VTV Channel 6 Studios in downtown Vernal, this is Local Point with your host, Chris Piner.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Local Point, brought to you by Ashley Regional Medical Center. I'm David Gale, filling in for host Chris Piner today. Joining me here in the studio, you can see we have board members from the Uintah School of Music and the Arts. This is going to be a really good Local Point, because check it out. We've got props. I don't think I've ever done a Local Point where we've had props before, and they're really kind of exciting. I'm very excited about this week's Local Point. Tell me, first of all, the Uintah School of Music and the Arts. I didn't even know such thing existed. What is it?
You haven't been around here very long.
Not long enough, apparently.
Uintah School of Music and the Arts is a private, nonprofit Suzuki school. Okay. Suzuki meaning that we are trained in the Suzuki method of instruction. Okay. Our teachers take special training. We are over 10 years old. We are the outcome of the Uintah Youth Orchestra that was around throughout 25 years ago, and we, as the school district, found it cost prohibitive to maintain a string program. Then we went into the nonprofit area and organized the Uintah School of Music and the Arts. It was originally founded by me and by my daughter Marietta Oviatt, who is now in the doctoral program at University of Oregon, and then by Brent Taylor. Those were the three founders. Okay. And from then we have a board, we have a staff, we teach violin, viola, cello, bass, piano, classical guitar, not classical guitar. I stress that because and voice. Okay. So we are full range. We are trained. Our staff is right now Philip Oviatt, who is a teacher, happens to be my son, but he does the violin, and I'm trained on the rest. We have master lessons available in Eugene, and next year we also have another bass teacher coming on board so we can broaden our bass program.
Wow, that's incredible. And this is all located in, where are you headquartered, right out of Vernal?
Yes, we're located at 1217 North, 3000 West in Mazer. Now, the part of the building is my home. We started out being the homeless children that we were from the school district on the steps of St. Paul's Episcopal Church saying, "Please, sir, can we have some?" And they took us in and they gave us a place to rehearse, and we existed there for a long time. Their needs changed. We existed in and out of various places out of the back seat of a car, of a station wagon, for a couple of years, and finally we just said, but we just never died. We just keep going.
You kept going.
We kept going, yes. And so then about 2 years ago, we have our own facility, our own rehearsal room, our own studio, our own instruments, and the board has always been in force. So we're a private nonprofit school. We're not new to the area. We've been around. Some of our alumni go clear back. Jerry Brewer, Dr. Jerry Brewer, who just made national news. He was one of our violinists.
Look at that. Look at that. Now, what age range do you teach?
We take them, we have them starting at 3.
Okay.
Some of the little instruments, and we have them starting at 39 and holding. There's a saying, you're never too young and you're never too old to twinkle.
And twinkle
means we start Dr. Suzuki's first thing that you ever play. He built his program on some variations of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. They're called the Twinkle and Variations. They're all the rhythms that really he knew about until you get advanced rhythm. You learn the rhythms and you learn the part of the instrument. And you're never too young and you're never too old to twinkle. And you go completely through until you're playing Vivaldi and
but you probably still occasionally enjoy twinkling as well.
On the event we will have 2 presentations, one from the Little Twinkle graduation. We end the event with the Grand Twinkle, always.
I'm excited for this. I'm excited to twinkle. I want to twinkle myself.
Okay, get your guitar, get your violin, get the string bass.
I got to get one to start with.
Well, call me up.
Okay, well, I mean, it sounds like such a great organization, but obviously, we're living in a time where the arts and music especially is being cut from public schools.
Well, that's what happened to us.
It's very difficult to keep an organization like this going. So you have an event that I'm assuming the proceeds from this event are going to help you to keep this school going.
Yes, we have not raised our tuition in over 5 years. We want to keep our tuition affordable for the children and the families in this Uintah Basin. And we don't have the money.
Right.
The tuition doesn't cover it, so we have to have this fundraiser to help us balance our books.
That makes sense, and it's an incredible fundraiser, and you've got a lot of stuff that's going to be going on. You're not only going to be showcasing your kids, which we're going to talk about in just a second, but you're going to have some delicacies, some deliciousness, as well as a silent auction. We're going to get to all of that after this quick break, so stay with us. We're going to hear more about the Uintah School of Music and the Arts after this message from our sponsor, Ashley Regional Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Cy Hutt. I'm the CEO at Ashley Regional Medical Center. You know, these days you hear the word quality a lot in advertising, but there's a big difference between talking about quality and practicing it. At Ashley Regional Medical Center, quality means two things.
First, customer service. We hold ourselves accountable for giving each individual patient a positive healthcare experience. The results? In an inpatient satisfaction survey from the end of 2011, Ashley Regional scored better than 70% of U.S. hospitals. Second, quality is following nationally recognized clinical standards. The leading organization in America for setting and monitoring quality standards is the Joint Commission.
In fact, Medicare uses a Joint Commission to ensure that its policies and rules are in effect, to protect patient safety as well as improve treatment results.
Ashley Regional Medical Center has been Joint Commission accredited since 1996 and is the only hospital in Northeast Utah accredited by the Joint Commission.
So what does this mean to you? When you need hospital care, you can be confident that Ashley Regional is committed to and delivers quality care to you and your loved one.
Welcome back to Local Point. Joining me again, we have board members of the Uintah School of Music and the Arts. And while we were away, Ora and Margene, they taught me a little chord. How's that sound? Pretty nice, right? Yeah. You could teach you could have your kids taught. You could be taught, like you said, from 3 to 39 and holding.
That's
at 39,
right.
Which is where you're at right now.
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course.
Okay, so there's this really big event that you have coming up to help you guys be able to make those ends meet when it comes to paying for putting on a school. There's a lot of things you gotta pay for to teach these kids how to play music. So tell me about the event. When is it and what's going on?
Okay, on May 5th at the new Golden Age Center, because it's have such a wonderful facility that she'll talk about. And it happens this year to be Cinco de Mayo.
May the 5th.
May the 5th, Saturday.
That makes sense.
And we decided, with the help of Alida Zapata, who is a professional at Mexican food with her own secret recipes that she was doing, she and her husband, authentic Mexican tacos.
Oh, very nice.
Combining the cookies that Usamata Uintah Youth Orchestra Silver Tea has always been famous for. So we have the dessert bar.
Still got those.
Yes, we have the punch bowl, and then starting at 1:30, non-stop performances.
For how long?
From 1:30 to 4:30, and if we run out, our kids who are performing aren't just performing the only thing they know. I can keep calling them back and calling.
So if it's past that point in time and we still need some entertainment, you got how many kids do you have at this school and how many are going to be performing?
We have 50 students in the school, and because of a dance fair up in Lagoon, we have about 45 that are performing.
Oh wow!
Starting at 1:30,
that's great. 45 kids performing.
And they go violin, viola, cello, bass, guitar, piano, and voice.
That's great. And also, in the midst of all this, I understand, Margene, that there's a silent auction going on.
Yes, there is. And
Tell me about that.
Well, every year we try to have a silent auction because the funds really do help the school. Because people don't understand that it's not just, go and sit down and have a lesson. You got to pay for the lights, you got to pay for the heat, you got to pay for the paper, you have to pay for the copy machine.
Yeah.
So we need to be able to substitute and be able to put more funds in to help. And it is a nonprofit. So this year I'm excited that we have got some great people. We were only working with local organizations and companies here. And one of our biggest things that we're going to be auctioning off is a bicycle from Altitude Cycle.
Oh man!
And I mean it's warm and not too warm today, but it's going to be really, really warm. And with all the trails we have here, and Troy Lepko is awesome there at the owner, and he is giving us a bike to to be able to auction off.
That is great.
Another great thing we're doing is we're doing a second honeymoon basket. Landmark Inn has donated a night stay.
Oh, yeah?
Breakfast at Betty's. We have some other neat little goodies and trinkets are going to be in there, so people can maybe take the night away and have a break from their kids and have a night away. Another great one for everyone that enjoys dogs here.
Okay.
We're having a dog basket. Poochie Mamas has donated a
Oh,
free
they're very
grooming.
good, yeah.
I don't know about you. I have 2 dogs, and that adds up. And IFA has helped us with donations for that. And then we have a lot of other odd and end things, like from Cafe Rios, Vernal Floral, Split Mountain Nursery. Now, we should
Okay.
start planning in about 30 days. And so
Yeah, you much better get yourself a gift
Exactly.
certificate there and get some plans.
Exactly. Get This Party Started is helping with some of our
Okay.
decorations. JB's, Michelle Caldwell, who's an amazing massage therapist, has donated massage. Ashley Trading Post, we will have a kids table also for them to be able to do their own little silent auction. And Ashley Trading Post has donated a couple of cute kids items for that. And then also a couple of rounds of golf at Dynaland Golf too.
There's something for everybody.
Exactly.
You know
Yes.
what really people should do is they should come to this and they should bring their spouses and make this a date in itself,
Right.
Yes.
and then take an opportunity to win another date, even if it means a date taking your dogs to get groomed
Right.
or whatever it may
Well,
be.
one neat basket we have is Pamper Your Mother, because remember, the next weekend after May 5th is Mother's Day. So come and get some of these baskets, and it'll be a great opportunity for you to come and watch these kids. And
Yeah.
we say kids, but it's a lot of adults too.
Right,
And-
all ages,
right.
and such a good cause.
Well, one of our guitar groups that is performing, is 3 adults.
Cool.
And a father-son duo,
Nice.
John and Turner Wilson, Dr. John Wilson and Turner from Roosevelt, and Pablo Jimenez. And I'm backing them up on guitar, and we're doing classical guitar called May Song.
Nice, and it happens to be May.
You're right. Cool. Yes.
And I want to jump back really quick to the food, because in case you
right.
missed it, we're running out of time. But Mrs. Zapata,
Yeah.
authentic Mexican, her own recipes, some really good stuff.
Well, and it's only $15 for a family of 6 and above. It's one
Oh
of the
my
families
goodness!
that-
Feed your family.
$5 a head.
Okay.
$2 for children 12 and under, and if you got all your family, just your own kids net.
Right.
But a family with 5 children and 2, they can come in for $15.
You can't feed a family of
No,
that big
you
for that.
cannot get a homemade taco and dessert and
Okay, so again, 5th of May at the new Golden Age, which is, of course,
330 South Aggie Boulevard.
where the new Aggie Bull is, that
Yeah.
big main area,
Right.
the crisscross area. And if people want to find out more information about the Uintah School of Music and the Arts, what's a website they can go to?
www.usomata.org. We are a school, not a .org.
.org. Usamata. Thank you so very much,
Well, thank
Aura
you for-
Margine, for
oh,
coming.
thank you for having me.
I'm very excited. Please go check it out. 5th of May. Help them out and learn how to play the guitar while you're at it. We'll see you guys next time. Local Point.